In related news, on this day of the two leaders sitting down for talks, Japan has decided to lift its years-long export curbs on three key materials needed in chip production. In response, South Korea withdraws its WTO dispute. Rae-hyun has more.
Japan has lifted its export curbs to South Korea on three key materials for chip production: hydrogen fluoride, fluorine PI, and Photoresist. This comes as a result of a three-day dialogue held by the trade ministries of South Korea and Japan. In response, South Korea will withdraw its WTO complaint filed against Japan.
Following the lifting of the export curbs, the required trade documents for the three materials will be simplified and the process shortened. We expect companies' uncertainties to be resolved.
South Korea has seen over $15 billion in economic losses due to its checkered relationship with Japan, as Tokyo in 2019 imposed export controls on chemical vitals to Seoul's chip industry. Now all eyes are on whether South Korea will be back on Japan's whitelist of favored trade partners. South Korea's Director General for Trade Controls Policy says it's hard to know when South Korea will be back on the list, but will pledge to work on the quick restoration of its whitelist status. Meanwhile, the Federation of Korean Industries and the Japan Business Federation announced on Thursday that a future partnership fund will be set up. According to a statement, the fund will be used to promote exchange programs for young talents and to launch study projects on future cooperation. These will include strengthening international relations, digital transformation, and sustainable development goals.
This is a momentum in a bilateral economic security cooperation that can lead to a variety of co-investments. But there are some variables. It's a positive message that the two countries can make investment exchanges.
On top of that, the Japanese newspaper Yomiuri Shimbun reported that President Yoon and Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida are expected to announce plans for a council regarding the two countries' economic security dialogue. Other newspapers in Japan have reported that President Yoon has highlighted the cooperation between South Korea, the U.S., Japan, and Taiwan, the leading countries in the chip industry, to stabilize supply chain issues. Rae-hyun, Arirang News.